Gosh darn it. You're just entirely too cute sometimes. You know that, buddy? I love you, man. Hello! It is Thursday, the 18th of May already. Wow, tomorrow will be 1 week since Tears of the Kingdom has released, which is an interesting way of measuring time, right? But it was a significant day to me, and I think that makes sense. Today, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all, really. Just getting caught up on vlogs mostly, which I have completely caught up, at least in terms of editing. I still have to export them and then upload them to YouTube. That's all taken care of. Now it's time for me to go back upstairs and record some more Tears of the Kingdom, which I will then edit and upload today as well. But yeah, just catching up on stuff because it's been a hectic freaking week. Really, between the Tears of the Kingdom streams of last weekend and then the recording sessions of this week, and then as well as the stuff for Serena's birthday and the job interviews, and it's been go, 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 which is not a bad thing, right? It's good to be too busy sometimes. Maybe not too busy because too implies that it's too much, but it's good to be busy. You know what I'm saying, right? Idle hands of the devil's workshop and all that. I don't know. I think it's good to have some idle hands. Sometimes it's good to rest, and hopefully that'll be the case tomorrow. Because if I can get all of these things accomplished today that I need to, that will be easier to have happen. Because Serena's off tomorrow, and then maybe we can, I don't know, either hang out here and play some Tears of the Kingdom. But she can play Tears of the Kingdom, and I can watch her because I really enjoy that. Or we can go disc golfing or something. I don't know. Having a day off together would be super cool, though. So we'll see. We'll see. Either which way, though, I need to, one, get ready for the recording. I had been streaming the recording as well, but I just don't, it's not that I don't have a good time streaming or on Twitch or anything, but there's just like no discoverability on Twitch. It's kind of crazy because it's, I try to break everything down to a science, right? Maybe you're the same, right? Maybe you try to overanalyze things or at least look for certain trends and things that you can kind of derive some sort of meaningful information from and proceed with next steps accordingly, right? That doesn't seem to be the case on Twitch because everything that I understand as beneficial for a channel, everything that I've seen work, doesn't actually guarantee that it will work, right? Because you can plan out this great stream, you can have all these different like segments, everything goes super smoothly, and then you check the stats, and nobody tuned in. And nobody tuned in because the entire stream itself got 2 impressions, meaning 2 people were even aware of it happening at all. And you know, sure, I guess those 2 people could click in, and maybe that's my fault for not having like a catchy enough title to my stream, but even just 2 people, like that's not a huge number in general. And I know I did mention last weekend that I had, you know, like average of 20, 30 people watching Tears of the Kingdom. By and large, though, they didn't really seem to like stick around in terms of followers, right? And I think I talked about that a little bit, that I have like 2,500 subscribers on YouTube and then 200 followers on Twitch. And it's really difficult to carry the audience over. I mean, it's not like it directly benefits someone to do that. Really, the only person that would benefit is me. So I'm not going to, you know, decry anyone for not not doing what would help me the most. No, I mean, it doesn't matter. Really, ultimately, I'm just trying to bring an entertainment to people. And however they can field that, I think is fine. More people seem to be able to field my specific type of entertainment on YouTube. And it's not, I guess, lending itself to live streams because if you remember last weekend, I live streamed on Twitch, yes, but I also live streamed on YouTube, and the viewership was non-existent on YouTube, even despite having all the subscribers. Like, my Let's Play episodes get far more views than the stream did, even like cumulatively over the 10 hours I was streaming, the amount of people that even clicked in for like a half second was less than like the amount of views the average video gets on the channel. So I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, I'm no expert. I'm no professional. I'm barely an amateur, really, if I had to be completely honest with you. But I guess I just don't know what I don't know. So I am going to not stream. This is the, coming full circle here. I am not going to stream the recording process for Tears of the Kingdom any longer because it just doesn't benefit me to do so. And it does benefit me to strictly record it. Why? Well, so when I stream a game, I have a pressure to be like constantly engaging and entertaining the entire time because I'm live, right? Because people could be watching and I owe it to them to give them something for their time, right? I don't want someone to stop in and have me, not speaking. Granted, I take bathroom breaks and stuff like that, but that's kind of, Mother Nature kind of. Can't do that outside of, the bathroom, so I gotta leave and go use the bathroom. But either which way, it puts a pressure on me to make every second of the game session entertaining, and that's not really a bad thing, right? Like I enjoy that appeal of live entertainment, and live entertainment is definitely something I want to get into when I have more of an audience for it, right? But as it relates to Let's Plays specifically in the recording of them, there's not always going to be entertaining content. And you might say, LP, you produce unedited Let's Plays. Like, surely that's the same thing as a stream. And you'd be half right. I do produce unedited Let's Plays, but they are still cut. So, say for example, Tears of the Kingdom, I'm assaulting a moblin or whatever, bokoblin camp, enemies of some nature. I die, okay? Well, while I'm streaming, I would die. I would still be talking. I'd still be trying to, tie things together and trying to make it entertaining. And I'd go back to the exact same spot. And then, hopefully that second time overcome the obstacle. But as has been the case for the last few days, I very well may die again. I very well may die 3 times. I may die 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And that's not necessarily entertaining. Sure, in a live setting, you can make it entertaining. You can be like, oh my gosh, what the heck's going on? And you can lament the situation and people can relate to that. But in a Let's Play, people don't want to see you just bash your head against the wall, right? Because a Let's Play episode's like 20 to 40 minutes long maybe. And you don't want to spend half of that doing the exact same thing. Because that's not really entertaining unless, of course, you just really like the creator, and their personality. Then maybe. But that's not necessarily the type of Let's Play that I watch. I like to watch guys and gals. I like to watch people. I like to watch individuals that accomplish what they're trying to accomplish. And a few failed attempts, I think, is good. And I think it makes sense even from a comedic perspective. You can make that funny, but not ceaselessly, right? And when I'm doing a live recording, I have to try and make that entertaining, sometimes ceaselessly. But when I just record it and it's not live, I can understand, all right, I have failed this twice now. I'm just not even going to worry about trying to be entertaining. I'm just going to worry about getting this accomplished. And then I get it like part of the way accomplished, and then I can bring back, the personality into it once I know that I'm going to overcome the obstacle. Either which way, this has been a long, convoluted delve into my mind as it relates to Let's Plays versus streaming. And there's a whole host of other, differences, at least for myself personally, I could get into. What with the, the pressure specifically, like I said, the pressure to be entertaining is almost detrimental to my ability to be entertaining, if that makes sense. Maybe you're the same, maybe you're not. But I feel like I can't make a mistake because it's out there. Which is weird too, because as we just talked about 2 minutes ago, I produce unedited Let's Plays. I don't ever have to cut anything out or cut out a long chunk of silence. That's just not who I am as a personality or as a creator. So I don't know. This is just me getting way too scientific about something that's really not a science at all. It's an art, I suppose, but even then it's not necessarily an art either. It's some weird bastardization of art and science, and then something else entirely sprinkled in, as well as, I guess, luck? I don't know. To call something a luck is not necessarily fair to those that do it well. But not everyone that does it well is recognized for it. Maybe that's you. Either which way, I don't know. This is this is my opinion on Let's Plays versus streams. And I've got a whole heck of a lot more opinions on the two. It's something I'm passionate about, right? So maybe I'll share some more in the future. Either which way though, I'm gonna wrap this up now because this has been nearly 10 minutes of an old man ranting. So with that said, thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. With that said, I'll see you tomorrow.